Richard. Enjoy the rest of the day over there. And, of course, I really hope to catch you later. And have fun with that thing. You're welcome.
Good to see you. Thank you so much, Matthew Neil in Tasmania. Victor Kilo 7, Norway Tango. Contest, Italy Oscar 9 Alpha, Italy Oscar 9 America, contest.
I4SNN 59642.
Roger 642, you are 59106.
Tango Italy 5 Charlie Delta Alpha Contest. Toronto 3 Kilo Golf 59643. Tango Italy 5 Charlie Delta Alpha Contest. Seeker Contest, Tango Italy 5 Charlie Delta Alpha. Tango Italy 5 Charlie Delta Alpha Contest. Seeker Contest, Tango Italy 5 Charlie Delta Alpha. Tango Italy 5 Charlie Delta.
Foxtrot Alpha Delta Yankee 59556.
Yeah, 120, Roger.
Okay. There's the military, just a couple.
Yes, we have.
Sierra X-ray Mongol.
Sugar Mexico. Sunny, tour around with the band. Yeah, we have spoken before in September 2024. And it's nice to see you again on the band, Captain. Enjoy the day over there, and thanks for calling. Big Kilo Mike 4, Victor India Kilo from Italy, Kilo 5, Sugar Radio Florida, Roger.
59, just a moment, Green. De microfoon back to you, naar Mohana, over.
Wait 1 second, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sunday morning. It's a ham radio contest going there.
Europe 25.
Kilo 6, Lima, Bravo, Tango.
Sugar Mexico.
That's a hotel, please.
2 Bravo from Zulu 59646.
Idę następnych spotkań. Violetta Karol.
Yeah, it's interesting.
5 Yankee, City Contest.
I should, I should do it.
9 Alpha, 5 Yankee.
Everyone loves the contest, the ham radio contest. Yeah. Yeah, I should do it.
Contest, 9
Okay,
America, 5
okay.
Yankee. 9 America, 5.
Let's go back to our stream. Good morning. Yeah, Sunday morning, and we are having a coffee together. My head is better. I can move my finger. Yeah, it's better. Ham radio, it's a nice hobby, and I just got back to the hobby. How is my hand? It's better. It's better. Thank you, Mati. Good morning, Mati. No name. Good morning. Don't whoever. Good morning. Sorin is preparing for army. It's ham radio. It's a hobby. Yeah. So ham radio, it's the ability to communicate, yeah, over the world using radio waves. Yeah, no internet, no stuff like that. And yeah, but Bytech, good morning. Sebastian, good morning. Alessandro, good morning. It's fine, thank you. James, good morning. Avrei tu Nazza, Claudio Nazza. Morning, guys. Prado, good morning. Kolek, good morning. Ham radio works fine single-handed. Yeah. I have my, you just push one button. Yeah, it's working great. Good morning, guys. Is that your own? It's not my SDR. It's my radio. So I have an Icom 7300, which is connected to my computer. So basically, my radio is on. Let me take a picture. It's on my desk here. Yeah. So you see the radio is on and it's connected to the computer, so you can maneuver the radio from the computer. Lucas, good morning. By the way, I have a new amplifier, ham radio amplifier. I bought it yesterday. 800 watts. I bought it like untested, but it's working fine. Yeah. And also with the radio, yeah, it was extremely cheap because it was untested. So with the radio, I got 4 brand new valves. Electrorev, good morning. So in order for the amplifier to provide 800 watts, it's using 4 valves. Basically, it's an AB amplifier. So check here. Those are like brand new valves. 811. Was quite a good deal. But the sad part is actually the guy who sold, actually the daughter sold the amplifier because the guy who owned the amplifier was a ham radio. He was like ill, so he could not use the amplifier anymore, or the radio, or the antenna. Yeah, I felt bad, but what you can do. So I have 4 new valves and a new amplifier. Yes. And a new antenna. A new antenna was a bad deal. Actually, I bought it. It was not a bad deal, but kind of like a bad deal. I'm just speaking because maybe here are like ham radios. I'm pretty sure they are. So the antenna was a MFJ hex. It's a great hobby. Kid, yes, indeed it is. And I'm just back in the hobby. It's a MFJ hex beam antenna, which I bought it like grade B from internet, but proved actually to have a lot of things missing. Actually, it was a second-hand product, quite heavily used. And the seller gave me like 50% refund from the price, and was fine. So I didn't have all the parts, was some clamps and stuff. But anyway, I put a hex beam on 20 meters, and you can see it. You can see it here. So I have a hex beam on 20 meter. Yeah, I was able to put the 20 meters band there. So yeah. We have a hobby now. Tell the complete story what happened with your hand. You will not believe it. Okay, I'm gonna show you Actually, I bought the chainsaw last week and arrived Sunday after the live stream. Yes, Sunday after the live stream, the chainsaw arrived. Let me show you the chainsaw, your orders. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so check here. So this is the chainsaw I bought. This is 37 pounds, 37. Yeah, 37, and it's coming with 2 batteries. A chain, gloves, glasses, and all the stuff. So usually, what you can buy with this money, it's probably a toy, right? Okay, so check here the video, because I said this video must be fake. So, just to understand, the chainsaw is working exactly like in this video. You can believe that? For 37 pounds? This is no fake. That's how the chainsaw is working, actually, for 37 pounds. Anyway, it was my fault because I treat the chainsaw like a toy. You see, I purchased on 19 and arrived on 20, which was Sunday. So just because it's having like 2 batteries and it's cheap, that doesn't mean it's not good. So that's what happened. So, I start cutting stuff. Working great, cutting. Yeah, the chainsaw, cutting great, like exactly like in the video. Then was some branches on the ground, like small branches, yeah? And when you try to cut small branches, you can see the chainsaw start jumping. So basically the chainsaw jump and come back and cut my hand here and here. Here I have like a bit missing from my finger. So this one is not big, it's small, but it was very deep. I mean, my things was like, was completely open. But it's nearly healed. Need two hands holding? No, you can't use Mark. Mark, it's a toy, it's like this. You can't have 2 hands. So you hold it here, it's tendons affected? I don't think so, because I can move the finger now. I couldn't move the finger in the first days, but now it's fine. Yeah. Mark, good morning. Not sure if I said good morning. PC repairs, good morning. Mr. Mario Nazza. Yeah, JFix, good morning. Electrorep, good morning. Lucas, good morning. Bytech, it was your fault. Cheap ass chainsaw. That I'm trying to explain it. That's a good chainsaw. It's a good one. Well, I treated it like a toy. That was my fault. No gloves and stuff. I had glasses, but no gloves. It was my fault. But I'm fine now. I'm okay. The problem is, yesterday it was like 12 hours with no electricity. Then few days before, same. We had the company has a problem on the street. They had to dig the street, to dig up the street and fix the problem. So I had like 2 days with no electricity. Perry, good. Thank you very much. Thank you for the member. Thank you. Good morning. Silvio, hopefully it's not by the chainsaw. I think the batteries one are more dangerous. Kind of, you are kind of right, because it's not making that much noise. Yeah, and it's small, it's not making noise, and you really treat that thing like a toy. Do you have repairs for today? No, not today. Sunday. I will not do the same mistake like last Sunday. I wore last Sunday and bad things happen. I'm not gonna do it this Sunday. Scooter accident. Okay. I mean, that's you know, I'm not that brave to use a scooter. No, no, it's crazy. Is your work product? No, I couldn't work. But no, nothing. Bogdan Nelca, merci. Right hand. Right hand. I mean, I'm left-handed, but I do a lot of stuff with the right. Like I cannot hold the hot air with the left hand. Even if I'm left-handed, I can't do it. So the hot air has to be with this one. Yeah. Solder iron has to be from with the left hand. So I don't know. Kind of strange. Bogdan, da. Probabil o vreme, încă vreo săptămână nu lucrez nimic. Hello, Sorin, I have a graphic card with Coel wine. You know, just use some, some super glue, some whatever. Obviously, the wire vibrating is making that noise. Mind your eyes also. Yeah, that's a good advice. I'm right-handed but left-footed. No, I never thought about the, left or right-footed. Iognața, mulțumesc. So we have a lot to do. I have a bunch of jobs here. I have so many jobs. Not so many, but I do have a bunch of jobs here. It's sign you need a vacation. Yeah, maybe you're right, because, it's summer. It's, I can have, 1-2 weeks, at least to enjoy my hobby. So I don't understand. No one from here is ham radio doing the contest. I can, I can help you with the contest. I can give you a number. I like the RFID video. No, that was a stupid video. I mean, it's stupid. It will not gonna work. I mean, the counter didn't go to 0 on my one, but I seen after I made the video, I seen actually a lot of videos saying as soon as the counter is going to 0, it will not gonna print. So I'm waiting to finish the paper, and I will sell it on eBay for cheap price probably, and I will buy an older model or a different model. Yeah. Letcon Rob, thank you very much for your donation. Thank you. You don't have to. Thank you. I talk but don't do contest. It's fun, Mike. What do you mean? It's fun. You seen the DX Commander? His live stream. He live streamed the whole contest. It's fun. It's just fun. It's fun. It's like pure fun. I mean, we can do some.
Buongiorno, 591739 da Europa 20.
This is 20 meters, 14 megahertz band. Yeah, a lot of people kind of feel sorry I didn't get into this contest.
I correct that. India uniform 2, uniform Florida, Florida. QSL?
Italian guy, yeah, a lot of Italian people here. They are crazy with the ham radio. They have, you know, big antennas and big amplifiers. I mean, all I have like 800 watts amplifiers, but they have like kilowatts amplifiers.
QSL, thank you. Italy Oscar 9 Alpha.
Lake of Corona, France.
Yeah, a lot of people here. I mean, the propagation is not that great, but still, the people are doing the. It's no space, like it's one next to the other. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Just to, you know, understand, ham people, they don't need internet. That's the thing. They are happy communicating each other with using radio waves. I mean, looks like, you know, antique because now we have internet and stuff, but still. Never got into the ham. I mean, Matti, are so many British people. Ham radios. I mean, they have clubs. Even here on this, where I live, it's a club. There are a lot of ham radio people. Have a big antenna there? Yeah, I have like a hex beam, and I have only 20-meter string on it. Vintage. It's hard to explain, but the hobby is not. It's not only stuck on voice. They are doing CW. They are doing digital. Yeah, so you can you have digital communication on ham radio bands, and the whole hobby is spinning around. You know, radio waves, reflections or refractions from the layers of the earth because they are getting reflected from there or refracted. Yeah. So you can communicate, let's say, with United States, with Australia, like, yeah, just using a radio and an antenna. And most of the time the antenna is a wire antenna, like I have a wire antenna. It's with wire. It's a tiny wire there. 100-inch tall antenna? No, my antenna is like 8 meters from the ground, something like that. How hard will you say is to get doing? Nah, that's very easy. Thunder. It's all you need is to want to do it. It's easy. I lost my HF radio from storage. Oh, okay. Someone stole it. Does the antenna use power supply too? No. Antenna is a wire. Cannot use a power supply. But the radio, it is using a power supply. Yeah. Yeah, looks like a fun day today. I have a friend from Romania, and we made a radio call a few days ago. So I am able to hear myself there, which is like nearly like 2K miles. So yeah, with 100 watts. I didn't have the amplifier then, so it's fine. It's working fine. What I have here. I'm interested in starting a career in electronic repairs, but I lack experience. Yeah, starting watching the video, that's a good start. But the thing is, start doing something. Yeah, that's important. Start doing, because you get experience. Yeah, the way I get experience. I got the experience by working. 100 watts is plenty. It is, but 1,000 watts, I mean 1 kilowatt, it's even more. So I have an advanced license, which I'm allowed to use 1 kilowatt. Yeah. Ham radio in Australia is not as popular. Are you sure about that? Because I even on YouTube, you can see a lot of people doing, videos from different countries. One kilowatt is crazy. It's not that crazy. I think the people from US, they have up to 1.5 kilowatts or 2 kilowatts, something like that. For example, like here, not only here, Europe, UK, you can use, let's say Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, all you can use is like 50 milliwatts. And on the United States, you can use like one watt. I mean, they have a lot more freedom. US is a big place. It is, but the ham radio is not made to speak only with the people from your country. Sometimes you can't even do that. Apart from this, there is another hobby still on the ham radio. So the people they use, it's called QRP. They use low power. So they are using like 5 watts, and they try to see how much they can get with 5 watts. One watt is considered a lot, but it's different frequency. So we are speaking FPV, which is probably like 5 gigs, 6 gigahertz. You cannot compare with like 14 megahertz. Yeah? So it's a different story and different ball game. Shortwave, yeah. Location help? Yeah. QRP is fun. Yeah, I know, but life is too short for QRP. let me put it on that way. It will be interesting to see the amp inside. Yeah, I can share the picture from inside. Oh, no, 1 second. I think I took pictures. I took picture. 1 second, because I sent pictures to my friend. Yeah. So the radio inside is looking like that. You see? So you have 4 valves there. You have like a big transformer. And yeah. So here on the valves are like 1,700 volts. Lot of voltage, I know. And what I got with my antenna, let me show you, yeah? Let me show you that 1 second. I have to show you that. I mean, this is like a perfect SWR. I mean, it's nearly to 0. Like a microwave. You know what? The valves. I'm really sorry. A lot of people from probably even from this side, they didn't use valves before. So valves, using like a device with valves, was the most fun ever, because with valves you can do whatever you want. I mean, you can, just think, yeah, you have a transistor and you can tune that transistor to work better, of course sacrificing the life, or tune that transistor to work to have a longer life and less performance. So yeah, you could adjust the filament voltage. You can change a lot of things there, like the main voltage, the grid voltage and current, and yeah, you can manipulate a lot of things around a valve. Did the workstation take over the ham station? I mean, I don't have that set up anymore. That amplifier, I sold that amplifier. It was like 1.5 kilowatts. And that happened like probably like 2 years ago. But I still have a radio. Of course, I didn't sell the radio. So I have the radio here. Like here, I made space over the microscope plate. There I have the power supply and the amplifier. So yeah, I'm fine. I can do ham radio and I can do repairs on the same time. Yeah. Please don't do it. Don't spam. Don't spam. It's not nice. A lot of people, they want a lot of things, but no one is spamming the chat because it's pointless. Morning, good morning. Yeah, I do have a full license, yeah. So the first exam, I got it from the first. The second, first try. But the last one was so hard, I failed once. I failed once and I took it like the second time, yeah. My call sign is Mike 0 Oscar Papa Alpha. Do you use VNA? I have a Rig Expert, which is a device special for antenna adjustments. I do have VNA, but of course it's not. I don't get that many things from VNA compared with the Rig Expert. I have like an old one with black and white screen, cheap also. Good morning. Guys, coffee, yeah? Coffee. Let me ask you some. And also I have, check here. This is a proper nice dummy load. 1.5 kilowatts. Yeah. So I can, I can test things without, I can test the amplifier and adjust the amplifier without actually using the air antenna. Yeah. Indoor barbecue, yeah, like few seconds and you can probably fry a egg there, yeah. Do you think switching are a complete waste of money? Switching, like switching power supply, Victoria? Switching power supply, is, everything these days is using switching power supplies. But when we are speaking about hi-fi audio or RF or, I don't know, like precision instruments, you can't really use a switching power supply. Didi handling the repair jobs this month? Didi, she's a hero. When I have something hard, like antenna, I wait for Diana because she's good with the IKEA items. IKEA, you have to put it all back together. It's coming like small piece and you have to put them together following the diagram and stuff. Yeah, she's good with that. So basically, with the antenna, I did wait for Diana. Then whatever I did with the antenna, you know, it was with the help from Diana. I mean, I can't say anything wrong with about my wife. I mean, she was like from the beginning really was my type. I mean, that kind of technique person, you know, that kind of, you know, people interested in technique and, you know, and technology and electronics and stuff like that. And yeah, I can tell you stories, but it's really no point right now. Hello, Sorin from Canada, Boston. Good morning. Lenovo IdeaPad turns off after a small shake. You did reflow the CPU. The laptop turns on, but no picture. I reflow again, same problem. John, reflowing the CPU, this is something I never did and I will never do it. Do you give courses? Mahmoud, we have 1,300 videos, nearly 1,400 videos. Also, there is a YouTube channel with me and Diana, you know, explaining the basics. Kind of boring, but still you can get some nice foundation about switching power supplies. Yeah. Georgia Nazza. Come merge cu pescuitul, Georgia? Roman Nazza from Israel. Good morning from Kenya. Good morning. John, not sure if I said good morning. I'll say it one more time. Canada. Good morning. Yeah, my hand is better. I can move the finger. I mean, this is really painful here. Exactly here, exactly there. Here is like a little bit missing from my finger, but yeah, it's better. And it was here, but here it got healed. Yeah. The problem is this cut. This was bad. This was proper bad. Slabo stare? Doar somn? Asus VivoBook, dead, dim, charging light, easy chip responding to power button, but no power. Should I send it to you? No, don't send it to me. No, Joe. You know, just accept the loss. You know, if you can't fix it. But I've seen a lot of people. Hear me out, yeah? I got a lot of emails. I can't even manage the emails. So in the emails, I put a filter. So I can see only emails with service request number. Because I got so many emails from the people, yeah? They are not on the forum. They are not on the Discord, yeah? So all they do, they email me and ask me for a repair advice, which is crazy. We have, how many people are on Discord? 1 second. Let me check Discord. How many people are here? We are 22,000. 22,000. I mean, from 22,000, most likely someone has had same problem like you. It's making no sense to actually, you know, ask me when you can ask 22,000 people. So that's. I mean, I understand it's hard to get used. I mean, it was hard for me. I was like a Skype guy. Then Discord came, and you have to adapt. You have to learn, new stuff. Like, yeah, Discord. So, like you have a problem, you want to send to Sorry. No, don't do it. Go on our Discord. And we have a model there. So you have to put the coil measurements, you have to put the voltage you have there around, and then the people, they are watching your case and they can give you like an opinion. Check that or check that. We have schematics there, yes, so you can ask for schematics. We have BIOS, you can ask for a BIOS. We have a lot of stuff there. And forum also, yeah? The forum is not that popular. But yeah, if you are on the forum and you have time, try to help the others, try to share, schematics. I seen there Maz, Maz, the France guy. He shared a lot of BIOS files for different devices. So if you can share something on the forum, it's a good place. No, I have to oil the chainsaw. I oiled, yeah. Nagi, good morning. But doesn't have like a special chamber for oil. But I was impressed. I mean, I didn't expect that kind of performance from a toy. I was impressed. The first I was looking like, petrol chainsaws, but are quite expensive. It's like, probably like 150 pounds, something like that. And I said, you know what? I'm not cutting that much. So I'll buy some electric cheap thing. A toy, yeah, Mark. And yeah, that's what happened with my hand. Any difference in healing now and 10 years back? Actually, I was surprised how quickly the wound healed. Greetings from Nigeria. Good morning, CC Wireless. Sorry, do you remember the LG phones? I made a lot of money with the LG 8, something with 8, the ones they open, you start the phone, it's from the free network, that nice. Like 20 years ago, that phone was insane. I mean, everyone want that phone. And obviously, old phones, they were coming from Italy, and we had to unlock them. And I had an unlocking program for them. I had unlocking programs for any phone on that time. But that phone was proper nice. The LGs, yeah. If you remember that, the LGs from 20 years ago. How deep is your cut? It was deep enough, so I have the skin on one side and the skin, you just get like when you slice the steak. But if I hold the hand like that, it's getting close. So that's how I hold the hand and got healed. Now, it's nearly healed. It's still painful. But it's nearly healed. The LG with the rotating camera, yeah, the rotating camera there in the middle. If I remember, yeah. I made a lot of money on that period of time. That phone's the Alcatel, the One Touch Easy. Then we have Sagem phones, you remember? Yeah, they were proper crappy phones. Then you have Ericsson, Sony Ericsson. Good phones. Then you have Nokia. Nokia was the best phone on that time. Everyone wanted Nokia. 5110, 3110, 3210. 3210 had a lot of problems with radio problems. I mean, just it's unbelievable how they lost They lost everything, Nokia. They were like in the first place, but they lost it. You know, that kind of anti-consumer behavior. Yeah, that's what they had. They tried to stop people, you know, doing anything on the phones. So if you want like a sound or things, you have to buy it. You remember? When the Symbian came. Anyway, the Dexter Resurrection, it's live. I seen the 4th episode, was fantastic, unbelievable. I can't believe actually Dexter is back after so many years. No one is watching Dexter, the Resurrection. The soak will tear your skin and it will not heal properly. I mean, hopefully it will get healed properly. I'm also watching that. Yeah, proper nice. Nope, I don't like the storyline on Dexter. Come on, you can't say that, right? Did you check the IMDb score of Dexter? Is Dexter's sister back too? No, she died, you know. But it's interesting because now we have a bunch of serial killers. Yeah, like proper nice. I mean, you'll not expect like serial killers, like, okay, you know, grabbing tattoos, or the ponytail one, you know, just cutting the ponytails from the victims, or the Lady Vengeance. His son is not that perfect. He's just young. His son is young. He doesn't have experience. But you see, if you seen the last episode, he let his son know. So actually, it's he's alive. I don't watch anything other than YouTube. I mean, Mati, don't get me wrong. I don't have money to buy movies, you know. So I have like a website, like a dodgy website, and I'm downloading from there whatever I want, like Dexter. Yeah. File list, yeah, for the people from Romania. File list. Serial killers, serious. Criminal Minds. My daughter loves that series. Slow Horses? No, I'm really sorry. I haven't seen that. Do you remember Trinity? Yeah, probably that was the best one. I mean, the guy played the role so good. I mean, he was like a proper villain. You know what I mean? The Trinity Killer. Season 4. Season 4. I like season 1, season 4, even season 3. Very good with Miguel. Then season 6. Then the last season, the season 8. Sorry. Breaking Bad was nice. Hopefully it will, it will come back. No money, but you buy 800 watts amplifier. But how much do you think I spend on the 800 watts amplifier? Both untested. I mean, amplifier, let's say not 800 watts, 1 kilowatt. It's around 2.5K if you want to buy one, 2.5K. For my amplifier, I pay a little over 300 with 4 valve spares. When you buy things, you have to think, okay, what will happen when I'm going to sell the product? I'm going to still make money? And the answer is yes. And if the answer is yes, it means I didn't lose any money. Mike, don't get me wrong. I'm like, I'm a poor guy. But you have to recognize a good deal when you see one. And the amplifier, it was a good deal. I mean, I have Netflix. No, I have Netflix because I don't know, my kids, they're using Netflix, they're watching stuff. But Netflix is fine. I have no issue with Netflix. It's cheap. It's not cheap. It's like £10 per month, something like that. I want to see you make repairs about ROG Ally. Yeah. When we have, yeah. Why not? Why not? Tone Gravity, good morning. I think I didn't see your. I didn't see you. Jaroslav, good morning. I'm not sure if I said good morning. I mean, Diana, she's watching Netflix. I mean, we don't have like an aerial, so we have the TV just for Netflix. Yeah. I think that's all. I want to ask you something. $19, really? No, it's like £10. I have ICOM. I was a Yaesu guy before, and then I switched to ICOM, and this is my first ICOM, and I found it more. I mean, if you think are about the same, but ICOM, this one, the noise reduction on the ICOM, it's a lot better compared with Yaesu. I'm a Kenwood guy. Yeah. Kenwood, I heard they are good, but I never had one. I had that one, Mike. 991, I had it. Yeah, I had it before. I have FD or I don't know, 3000. Yeah, the expensive one. Then I have the 991. Faulty RF gear. The problem buying faulty stuff is not an issue. The problem is selling them. That's the problem when we have to sell them. So I don't really have money to keep the money stuck on faulty stuff because it's hard to sell. That's the thing. This is UK. Everything is hard here. On a different country, yeah. On this point, being here in UK, actually I'm making less money compared if I will go on this point, if I will go back to Romania, just because I have a lot more repair requests from Europe. That's the only reason. So here, being in UK, I cannot take job from Europe because Brexit. So if it will be to be on Europe, then probably I'll do a lot more. Although not only a lot more money, probably a lot more content. So yeah, I cannot leave UK because my kids. Well, maybe when I will retire. How are the tax compared with Romania? Are lower. Like I pay like 25. In Romania right now, probably you pay like 40 to 45 from what I've seen. I mean, not sure about that, but I have a lot of friends complaining about taxes. Yeah, the coffee is done. In EU, the bench tax is a must. Why, George? Michael, good morning. UK has to go back to the EU. That's what I believe. But they have, I don't know, they have a different opinion. No, I'm not gonna speak politics. No, not anymore. Nah, Marty, no. Don't get me there because I'm reading the news like every day. But no, I'm not gonna speak politics anymore. What I know for sure, that's what I know. Since Brexit, everything went worse. Basically, a lot of shops closed. Everyone struggled with the business. Even the business where I worked before, he shut one shop and he's just barely making money to just survive. So everything went down. That's what I know. Do you watch Romanian TV news? No, Lucas. But Diana, she's watching, and I seen, which is insane. I said, what, this cannot be real. So in Romania, the people from politics, they are paid because of the radiation of some GSM antenna on the top of the building, which is insane. It's crazy, She showed me on the morning. Crazy, like a bunch of money, like 200, like 300 pound, because you have some GSM antenna on the top of the building. Exact, Silvia, exact. Deci am râs cu lacrimi, nu așa. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I mean, I don't know. I seen a documentary on Channel 4 on YouTube, documentary. And they made an investigation, and the way how the politics works is based on sponsorships, like donations. And because Europe legislation have a lot of, they are holding the strings. They have regulation which they have to be respected if you are on Europe. And UK wanted to be free from these regulations. So yeah, there was a lot of like making donations in order for the Brexit to happen. But I don't know. That's what they say on that documentary. Well, of course, it was like, with proofs and stuff. But let's not speak about this, because every video I spoke about politics, I got a lot of dislikes, and I don't want to do it anymore. No, only HF. Yeah, only HF. You know what? I will do 2 meters. I 2 meters is nice because you have a lot of connections with like local people. But I don't really know them. That's the thing. I don't really know them. I had before 2 meters radio, and I can hear the chat. I heard the people from Southend. There are a lot. There is a club. Then it's a club here on Grace on Turok, and they have their own night net. But everyone is British, and it's not about me being Romanian. It's about me having a different accent, and probably for them it's hard. I don't know if it's hard to understand, but my grammar is bad. Yeah, my grammar is bad, and even if I listen over the radio to a British voice, it's hard for me to catch everything. So I did got like a language regarding repairs, but when it's about the other stuff, I'm struggling. Not much 2 meters. I mean, people they're doing like night nets on 2 meters, like every week. And I heard some night nets on 7 meters, which I don't have 7 meters at the moment. The dog bark. Good morning. But they seems to be nice here. I mean, yeah, I can't complain. Yeah, I can't complain about how they treat. I mean, probably on some point they are treating the the people coming here better than they are treating their own people. So I can't say anything wrong about that. I have nothing to complain about that. Pete, good morning. Yeah, it is better. I can move the finger. Yeah. It is better. No, I don't think it's the tendon. Initially, I thought it's the tendon because I could not move the finger, but now it's better. Cutting a tree? No, I cut a tree with a chainsaw. That was fine. It's working great. But if you try to cut branches, and I didn't know that because I never had a chainsaw, the chainsaw, it will start jump. And the chainsaw jump and come back and cut my here. I have a cut like that. And here. But here it got healed already. I'm not a perfectionist I'm trying to be like perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to focus on on the other stuff when it's about a repair, not on my grammar. I mean, the people, they will understand what I'm trying to say. Kickback, Matty. Yeah, kickback. Yeah, and the thing, the chainsaw has a power button, which you have to keep it pressed. But when the chainsaw jump, actually, before slowing down, cut by hand. Georgian nu a sărit de pe lamă, nu, pur și simplu a sărit toată jucăria. Era o jucărie, it's like a toy, like a small toy. And probably if it was heavy, it will not jump like crazy. Don't do woodworking again? I'm doing, but I'm treating now that chainsaw very seriously. I'm not treating like a toy. It was my fault, like I said. You can't hold it with two hands. It's small. I'll bring it here, but I think I left it on shed. It's a small toy. It's just a little bit of space to put the hand inside. There's no space for the second hand. Gotta treat it with respect. Yeah. I treat it like a toy because of the price. On that price, you have like 2 batteries and a lot of stuff. And I said, it must be something proper bad. I mean, some cheap toy, but it's not. It's actually great. Gloves, yeah. And Diana told me, use gloves. And I said, no, it's just, yeah. Yeah, it was my fault. Definitely, it was my fault. And me, which I'm like a safety guy. I'm always, watching from the safety point of view with everyone in the house. And that was my disappointment. I mean, me, which I take care of everyone, and we have a lot of like discussion about even driving the car, holding the legal speed and not doing stupid things, and it's all about the safety. And me, I done this kind of stupid thing. That Chip Chaser have a low torque, probably, but has a lot of RPM. Everyone's making mistakes. Yeah, no one is perfect, right? Okay, guys, I had my coffee. We are here from like 1 hour and 6 minutes. I'm gonna try to bring you some content from tomorrow because I have a lot of jobs. Yeah, tomorrow, not today. No, I'm not working today. No, not today. Barbecue. I mean, Mark, actually, it's a good idea because I have no idea what to eat today. Here, Diana didn't cook anything because she was with my daughter twice this week to flying. So now my daughter is doing circuits and then the first solo flight. So Diana didn't cook anything, but barbecue can be a good idea. Kid, 73. Hopefully I will catch you in the air, kid. I want everyone on my logbook. Yeah, barbecue. Barbecue is a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna speak with Diana. Maybe she's going to do some shopping and we can do a quick barbecue. Yeah, definitely a good idea. So, guys, thank you for being here. Have a beautiful Sunday and take care of yourself. Don't do stupid things like I did. And if you can, share some love, some knowledge. And yeah, check out our Discord, our forum. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for being here and having a coffee with me. And see you tomorrow. Yeah, definitely tomorrow. Okay? Bye.